Damia. I wanted to come and show you guys a tool that I hope everyone is using, especially if you're are already selling products, images, or you're wanting to get in on the fourth quarter sales. So Etsy does a trending report, or it has a page. It says Etsy.com trends, and it will tell you what is trending currently, right? It'll show you the items that are trending currently, which will give you an idea of what to sell. Remember, we're not selling what we like, we're selling what people are buying, right? So, what people are asking for. So, um, like these candles, we got linen denim napkins and gloves. So, down here, they'll have like separate articles that you can key in on, from Etsy to viral fame. So, of course, the disco ball stuff for Cowboy Carter tour, and so on and so forth. So, let me go back to the top of the page. All right, so up here it has gifts. So let's click on that. Is that giving me what? So we can look at gift ideas. Let me go back actually. Let me see. Let's see if I can do gifts. Let's see. Let's see if it'll. Okay, so that doesn't work. But all right. So trending right now. So we are going into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter ends September the 30th, I believe. And so, you want to, if you haven't already started, you want to get on the ball, and get things together. So here, the Halloween guide, and it has, adult costumes, pet costumes, tricks or treat bags, costume accessories, t-shirts, all kinds of things on here. So if these align with your area of business, I would definitely come over and take a look. And so right here you have popular Halloween picks. Your mugs, of course, people always love mugs. I think there's a national epidemic of mug and tumbler obsession. But you get the gist of it. Jewelry, so it breaks it down to different categories. Wall art. So, specifically about wall art. So, we have been talking about how to free our artwork, because many of us hoard our artwork and we do not share it, thus not make any money. So, this is wicked wall decor. So you got framed images, you got wreaths, you got garlands of all kinds, signs, you got pennants. So if you guys are using any print on demand platforms, you could possibly do a lot of those categories. And what I would say is try out a couple of things and see what kind of movement you get on them if you're wanting to kind of expand your range of products and offerings this year. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. So there's all kind of stuff on Etsy. So let me go back up to the top here. So that was Halloween. Let's see, home favorites. I'm surprised they're not talking about Christmas stuff yet, but of course we got Thanksgiving as well coming up. So you got home decor, you got wall arts. So I'm gonna look at wall art prints and digital downloads. All right. So, and now Misha showed us also how to get to the best sellers um, in on Etsy, so we can see, what people are doing and selling. So, if you have Everbee and some of the other analytics apps, you can get specific drilled down information about the different stores and how many sales. And I love this number here, right? Um, it talks about how many sales they've had for this particular, well, reviews that they've had for this particular item, which means they had to have had that many sales in order to um, get that many reviews. So, which, let me see, I'm going to click on this. I have the free version of Everbee, and perhaps I will um, get the paid version to be able to really use it properly. Let's see. Okay, well, that didn't take us anywhere. That was whack. All right, so we're back so if you do not have a paid version of Everbee, you will not be able to get this data. But consider it or some of the other apps and extensions that you could use. So if you guys are doing fashion, you got fashion finds, you got clothing, personalization. Personalization, as you know, is always going to be great for holidays. Really, any occasion. People love personalized, one of a kind gifts. So I encourage you that whatever art that you're creating, think about how it can be personalized, to increase your visibility. So these are just basic sweatshirts here, and they've been customized, right? So I love the customized puff embossed sweatshirt. That's great. You got these necklaces, socks. That's also great. Like a white elephant gifts. If you could do a whole thing, because people are always looking for white elephant gifts that aren't super cheesy. I know for me, whenever I was in the corporate space and we did that, or any group, I would always make an effort to find something that people would actually want to use. So it's just a hand embroidered sweaters. That was kind of gross, but oh, for your golfers, look at this. This is a great idea here, right? And so what I would do, I would take a picture of this and perhaps put it into Chat GPT and ask what print on demand platform has that, right? Look at this. This is custom puff print, but it's metallic. That's beautiful. So some of you are still physical crafters. This might be a great option as well. Here again, so custom nameplates have always been to me in style. Like I love a good nameplate. um, so yeah, and then we do have some people who do embroidery in our group. And these are nice too. The Italian bracelets, I like these. I've seen when I was on vacation, I saw quite a few people actually from other countries wearing these bracelets, and I thought they were really cute. Um, let's see, they're $16. Um, now I definitely know that you can get these items from a wholesaler or possibly even a print on demand store. This stuff might be good if you're doing like small pop up events where people can come and pick out their charms and make their own bracelet. So, and you see a lot of those events when the holidays come around. So, a lot of the schools, the elementary schools, I know for sure, have these holiday bazaars. You can get a table for like $10 to $15 and set up your wares, right? So people are always looking for unique, interesting gifts that they haven't seen everywhere on Amazon or what have you, or maybe they've seen it on Amazon and it's just accessible, right? So this is an Etsy's pick as well. Oh, I was going to So Etsy picks are hand selected by our. Oh, okay. Let me go back. Let me see if I can find one that is an Etsy pick again. Um, so you're doing big things if you are an Etsy pick. That means your item was hand selected by Etsy staff as a good product and that they like. I'll just go back. So this says Etsy picks are hand selected by our style experts to highlight items from shops that have shown quality, reliability, and style. So let's click here and see what that means. And I know a lot of people had kind of switched gears from Etsy because of the whole prompt guide situation last year. Um, that definitely had kind of slowed me down in my tracks. And I have an Etsy shop. I haven't put anything on it yet. So because I was just like, is it going to be worth the effort? But I'd say $1 is better than no dollars. So if you click on Etsy Picks, it takes you to all of the categories and you can just kind of click on here. So this would be like market research. You can come here and it talks about how they make their selections, how they pick. So when you get a moment, oh, this is what we want, the Etsy gift guide. So yes, we want gifts, right? Because we're coming into the, holiday season and people probably have already, definitely have already started shopping for Christmas. So So you got, gifts for her, for him, for kids, gifts for couples, for teachers, friends, pets, extra special finds. So these are like really unique things, last minute gifts, gifts under $30. I know usually for white elephant gifts, you have to, you have a dollar amount. So you got birthday, anniversary, housewarming, Mother's Day, Father's Day. See, and I know Misha talked about how don't take down your holiday, your Mother's Day or your previous holiday posts because people are always shopping that all year round. Because some people want to get a head start on their shopping. Like my mom used to shop like during the summertime, right, for people because she just like to go ahead and get it out of the way. So digital downloads for templates. People are buying those type of things. So I know you've seen this money holder people. I've seen people sell templates for that. Um, so yeah, and you can even get these stockings from some print on demand sellers and have them customized, right? So you get the link from your platform like Printify or whoever you're using. Uh-oh, and you put it on your beacons or what have you, your customer purchases it, gives you their personalizations. You then go to your print on demand vendor and you order that with the customizations your customer is requesting, and then they make it and they send it to your customer. So that's why I love print on demand because gone are the days where you have to stockpile stuff at your house and with the hopes of actually selling it. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's possible, and I'm gonna be talking more about how we can free this art, right? So join us this Sunday at 2 p.m. For our what is it? Our Sunday school with Sunday school with Damia, and so that is our free online class, was a Zoom class for AI, right? And so because we're ending the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, I will be focusing on quick wins for our images, right? So it's going to be kind of, so if we have some beginners there, it'll be kind of, we'll talk about in the beginning tips on improving your prompts. And then we'll go into, okay, now you got these prompts, you've created some things, like what are you going to do with it, right? And I think for a lot of us, we get stuck. right? We get stuck because we know what to do. We've created the thing, so we have that. But I think sometimes we just have a brain freeze, moment or moments that we can't like get out of, like we're stuck in a loop. So I know that's true for me, and I know it's true for some of my friends as well. So I want to be a help to get you guys over the hump. I said last year was going to be the last year that I did not make any sales or sell anything for fourth quarter. All right. So if you're with me, join me on Sunday and we will get to the bottom of it. And I also will be promoting services. So So for some people just like to create, right? And they don't have any interest or really just don't care about the selling part, although they want to sell. So I will be offering, making available sessions with me. There'll be 3 hour blocks that if you're stuck and you just can't get over the hump, I can work with you to get your product to published or up on your site, whatever platform that you're using. I'll work with you to do that. Of course, if you want me to do it all by myself, of course, that's another tier of service. So let's talk about that, and that you guys can do the same thing to your audience, right? Because not everybody wants to sell, right? A lot of people still have a negative idea about what selling is, or they don't want to be a sleazy salesperson or cringy salesperson. But think about this. You're at home and, say, it was school is starting and your kids needed school supplies and clothes and what have you, and your money was short. But you got 50, 11,000 images on Midjourney or Night Cafe or whatever platform that you use just sitting there, right? And um, if you put a dollar amount to each of those images, matter of fact, that was kind of my point for coming over here. Let's go see. I want to go to digital downloads. Let's just do digital downloads. Um, Images. Okay. So many of us make images. Some of us just want to do digital downloads, offer image packs. Okay. Let's see. We don't want. Let's do star. Okay. So this is one. So this is. Let's click on it. So this is a floral skull image. Clip art is 300 dpi JPEG transparent dry background, and it gives you the pixel size and the dimensions, right? So they're selling this for 30, um, 30 cents, right? So keep that in the back of your mind, 30 cents, right? So I'm just gonna kind of, they got some for $1, $1.50, $3.99. So what's so different about this one? It's $3.99. So going to grow flowers in the dark vinyl. So it's the vinyl decal. So this is not actually a digital product. So let's go back. So how much is this? This is a custom Pixar style cartoon. So personalizations, right? So if you have gotten a foolproof way to make customized images, this might be your jam, right? So this is product details, sorry. Product details, photo to portrait magic. We take your favorite photo, whether it's a special moment, and then they turn it into a one of a kind Disney inspired masterpiece. So it's a custom style cartoon portrait, digital and physical prints available. So they do sell physical prints. All right, so how does it come? What you'll receive, digital only option, high resolution, digital file, JPEG or PNG delivered to via Etsy messaging, ready to print and share online. All right, so that's one option. So they have a physical option. What you'll get is a high quality print shipped directly to your door, available in various sizes. They have the sizes on premium glossy paper or canvas. Framed options also available. Okay, so they're giving you lots of options. So how it works, you place your order, you choose your digital or physical option, you send the photo, you receive your artwork. You're enjoying your custom artwork within 1 to 3 days if it's digital, shipped within 5 to 7 days if it's a physical product. Now, I love how they have their listing set up, right? So it gives you, all the great information. All right, so let's go back up and see. Okay, let's see how. So this is made to order download. So the download version of this is $7.01. It was originally $14.03, right? So let's just say, okay, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go to, so we had 50 cents, then we had $7. Then let's go to, let's just check another one out. This is a bundle. So this is a bundle. And this bundle is 30 PNG images. It's on sale for $1.86. I don't like that one. Bundles, I feel like it's a tricky space, right? Because you got people on here with this 50,000, what's this, 4,500 plus images, and they're selling it for $3.99. No, I don't like that because then folks are going to be expecting you to sell your images for super cheap, and that's not what we're on. We're not on that. All right, so you got another. This is a downloadable. It's $1. It was $2.85. So now think about these numbers we just talked about, ranging from 50 cents to $7. Now say, let's see, where is my let's do a little math. Do a little math. All right. So let's say you have 800 images just sitting on your computer. On the low end, let's see, you're gonna times that by 30. 30 cents, I mean. So if you charge 30 cents for 800, like for each of your 800 images, that's $240, right? You need another example to be offended by? Okay, let's say so. Same 800 images times, clear. All right, so we got 800 images times, let's say it was $4 and say 89 cents, whatever it was, or 68. Let's do 68. Or 68. If you priced each one of those 800 images $4.68, you would make $3,744. Are you offended yet? All right, let's try another one. So we got our same 800 images times, what we say, $7? It was $7. Somebody had one for 7. It was $7 and something. So let's just say 7 even, right? That was for one image. Are you ready? Are you offended yet? That's $5,600. If you had 800 images and you priced each one of those images for $7, this is how much money you would make. So, who's ready to make some money with these images that we have created? Now, it's some of y'all that have more images than that, right? Some of y'all have into the thousands. Let's just say 1,500 images times. We'll do it. We'll do the same scenario. 30 cents. That's $450. Okay, let's try. What we said? $4. $4.68. That's $7,020. And let's do it one last time. So we got 1,500 images. We're going to sell each of them for $7. That's $10,000. $10,500. Are you offended yet? Are you offended and appalled? If you are, join me on Sunday, this Sunday at 2 p.m. We will be talking about how to monetize and get those images off your computer and onto a storefront. Now, it could be beacons, PayHip, it could be whatever. But let me just say this. I would encourage you to still put your stuff on Etsy. You can put it on Etsy and your regular site, right? So Etsy, because it has the traffic. And if you use one of the many listing GPTs that we have available, it will make short work of your mockups and your listings. So to get them ranked high and get them on the first page. That's the goal. You want to get on the first page of Etsy in that category for digital download images, right? And wall art, if that's what you're selling. Did we do wall art? Hold on. Let's see. We're going to do digital wall art. Or let's do wall. I don't know if this will be digital wall art. All right. So it's the same math. It's the same math applies, right? So if you are offering framed physical artwork, same process applies, right? So, and you don't even have to do all of your images. You can look at this. This is a triptych. So triptych is 3 images, like panels, 3 image panels. Look at that. So you get large sage green wall art, set of 3 pieces of wall art, landscape oil painting, original mountain painting, blah blah blah, right? So they give you the size options, right? You got plenty options in here. I'm sure there's a, so like if this is solo, so if you just want one of image B, this is how much it costs for 61 by 46 centimeter or 24 by 18, right? And so it starts at $106. And that, let's pick that. And then we're gonna say what we want it stretched, right? That's you don't want it unstretched, which means they're gonna send it to you probably rolled up. You want gallery wrapped. And it's a specific way they wrap the image around the frame. The stretcher or the base of the image. So it starts at 216. Then you start getting into the colors and types of frames. So say you want a gold frame, you want a 24 by 18 gold frame of image B, right? Look how much. So it's going to be $230. $230.38. So if you did that by, let's just say 10 images, right? If you just did 10 of your images, how much is that? It's 2030. 10 times 260. Oh, 2600. So yeah, could you use an extra 2600? Oh, better yet, let's see. If you wanted the whole triptych, if you wanted the whole grouping, you want all three pieces. All three pieces are so for the same settings, well, similar, for 52 by 36 inch, three pieces in a gold frame is $2,219. Now, if you're not offended and clutching your pearls right now, I really don't know what to tell you. Because we should be ashamed and offended all at the same time, okay? And it was probably something else I was going to mention. Oh, one last tip before you go. Another way you can do market research is go to your favorite stores that you love to shop, your TJ Maxx's, your Home Goods, and go into the framed art area and just look at what they have. And one thing I know for sure that your image is going to be 20 times better than what they're selling there. But look at the prices, look at the sizings and pricings, right? So that should give you an idea of what you could do and what people are looking for, right? So you see what's available in the store. I did that the other day. I found some amazing um, images that I liked. So I took pictures of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload it to ChatGPT and ask it to describe these images. And then, of course, it's going to make, or I can upload it to Midjourney too. And so in Midjourney, it'll give you 4 new prompts, right, based on that image reference. So let's get creative, folks. Like listen, it's time. It's time. We need to get off the sidelines and get in the game, and you know, just make the money. We're spending our time and our resources because we're paying for these tools. I pay $30 a month for Midjourney. At minimum, I should be making at least $60 a month to pay for my subscriptions. Every tool that you use, you should be making at least that much money to pay for that tool. So that tool is actually free, right? So um, just want to kind of give people an idea. So look at this. Child, I know my daughter can make images that are to me are more appealing. They're selling this image for $29 because it's matted and framed. You can do that on any of the print on demand platforms, right? This one is a 30 by 40. Look at it. All of these options are available to you on any print on demand platform, right? What's this? This is a picture cube or something. Um, so yeah, I mean, look at this. This is a simple black and white image, right? Child, look at this. This says it's 32 by 32, Shake and Not Stir by Peter Buck. It's framed. It's $599. Like, are you serious? uh, yeah, child. let's get into this thing. And I know Misha encourages us a lot, and sometimes we just need to hear it several times from different people for it to really sink in. Look at this. Who makes like pop art? Come on, son. That's not. I didn't want you. Let's see. My computer. Like I love these images, like the traditional art with like graffiti or other embellishments. 26 by 36. This is live fast dye young acrylic framed art. Tell me you can't do something like this, right? It's $149. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you really want to get funky, you can get your images printed on canvas or, glossy paper or whatever it is, your choice, right? And you get it to your house and then you make embellishments to the digital art. And once you have done that, you now have a copyrightable piece of artwork. Okay, so just think on that. All right, if you got questions, I'm not sure if this is going to be a post or in the monetization module, but wherever it is, send me some comments about it. Let's talk about it.